We are recording.
Right. Welcome back to the 10 Pence Arcade podcast. And there is no business like show business. Hey, welcome back, me old bald-headed biscuit muncher.
You all right, love?
How you doing, son?
I'm all right, thank you.
Yeah? Yeah, what you been up to?
Oh,
What you been up to?
first off, it's apologies time. Apologies time.
This is the 10 Pence Arcade podcast, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it
serious.
is. Sorry, yeah.
Serious now.
Yeah, it is a 10 Pence Arcade podcast.
It's serious.
It's now been going since 2014, so we're on 16 years. No, we're not.
Really?
10, 12 years.
Wow. You haven't aged a bit, my old friend.
I haven't. My beard's got a bit whiter.
Yeah.
And I've got less sense than normal.
You've got a lot of cobwebs on you around the bones.
Yeah. That's me sideburns. You like them? Do you like them, love? They're all right, aren't they? Right, this is apologies time. Apologies time. I missed score submissions from Buttons and Basil the Sane. I've added them to the high score table. I don't know what I was doing on Saturday. I blame the heat because it was so flicking hot in here. So that's what I did. So apologies to Basil the Sane and Buttons Scott. Thank you for your patience. You are now on the high score table, and I shall rectify it in future.
Good. It has been extremely hot. I mean, I haven't even turned an arcade machine on. Well, this week I have, but over the last few weeks, nothing's been on in there, mate. It's just been too hot.
Yeah.
You know, the room's great at holding the heat in and keeping the cold out, but as soon as you plug everything in, it just warms up so much. It's just unbearable. So, yeah, not a lot of arcade games being played at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if I said on the last one, I was like going into the main room because it was too hot in here. It's got a bay window, so it gets all the heat and all the cold, depending on the season. But yeah, God, I was so hot in here, and I just sort of can't. So I had a fan going on and all sorts of things, so I didn't really play much. But it did cool down towards the end of the day. Yeah,
it is a bit cooler than it has been.
Right.
So
go on.
You've done a video.
Yeah, I made a video. Sean's
that, mate. I enjoyed that.
Sean's arcade video. I've, instead of paying like 75 quid or £85 a month for Power Director, which was really good, but that's just too much stuff to get my head around. I just didn't need it. So I got the free one on Windows called Clip Champ.
Sorry, what is this? An editing suite?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
All right, you haven't got an iPhone?
No.
You can get iMovie for free on that.
Yeah, so this is just basic stuff. You can dig into it.
I've been using iMovie for 14 years. I edit all my movies, all my videos for my channel. I film it on my phone, I edit on my phone, and I upload it on my phone. And I've been using iMovie all those years.
How'd you do it on such a little screen?
Well, you get little eyes.
Little eyes.
Scale down to the size.
Do
That's
they?
all yeah, it's smaller. No, I mean, it's so basic. I say I don't take long on it. Sometimes I can take. If it's a game room tour, it takes me longer because I've shot a lot of footage. But generally, you know, for this hobbyist stuff that I do on my channel, it's pretty straightforward, and I can edit it at work. You know, in the van when I've got nothing to do, I'm just having a break. I can just sit there for 5-10 minutes, just editing it down, doing a rough cut down to what I need it to. And yeah, it's great. It's served me well over the years. I wouldn't want anything more. I wouldn't want more stuff to deal with because it's just too much. Do you know what I mean?
I think I had that with the Power Director. It was just so overfacing. Do you want transitions and do you want like beautiful subtitles and different things going on? I thought no, no.
Cut and paste, mate.
Yeah, so that's what I did. Yeah, so I'm pleased with that. And I'm not so pleased. I went to Play Expo Glasgow, by the way. Really enjoyed that.
Didn't know you were going. I didn't know
Yeah.
you were, mate. That is pretty damn cool. I've never been to the Play Glasgow. Is it big?
Yeah, it's a decent one. It's inside the Brayhead shopping centre, and it's a place called Brayhead Arena. It's like a running. There's a running track around the outside, all chairs around the outside, and
Did you ever run?
no,
Oh,
I tried to, but I was tripping over all the arcade machines. I said
yeah.
in my video. But yeah, so that is in the middle, and I said on my video, I haven't been here since 2018, 19 when I was helping James RGP with the loading and offloading of the vehicles. But of course at that time I was 13.5 stone, so I could put a sack truck under a cab and lift it back.
Yeah.
And now being like, I'm 11 stone now, trying to
Nothing of you. Just skin and bone.
trying to lift a cab. I tried it a couple of years ago. I can't counterbalance enough weight to lift the cab.
Pulls you over with it.
No, I just can't lift it. Just can't lift it because all the weight is in the front and the monitor is in the front. So it's. So I was yeah.
But a good event though, right?
Brilliant.
Yeah,
I loved it. Lots of talking as normal. On the way to this recommended kebab house that Victor recommended, we stopped at Victor and Tori's house. It is very good actually. Thank you very much, you two. I was in the rush hour traffic. I was going to turn right as a car at me up bum. This woman was cutting me up, like going to go in my lane. So I pulled over. I thought, all right, I'll go over this bit of grass, just get past her. But on this bit, it wasn't a bit of grass. There was a boulder on the grass, in the grass, or a pole. I haven't worked it out. And I whacked straight into it. And I carried on. I couldn't see the car screaming off. You know, it's my fault really. But I've thought about it loads of times. I could have slammed my brakes on the bloke behind me. Maybe you've hit me. I don't know. But so I just went round the corner, hit this bollard, and damaged the front wing. There's a proper big dent in the front wing.
Oh, mate.
So I've had to have that repaired. I have a whole new wing, and a bit of the bonnet needs a bit of touching up, and the door needed sort of a bit of levelling. It must have knocked it out of a sink or something.
You're a bit reckless, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're a reckless driver.
Yeah.
Or weekend warrior.
The amount of driving I do, I should have slammed my brakes on, but you don't, do you? You think, I can just scoot past her and this little grass verge, but it wasn't a grass verge. It's full of nastiness. It's full of a pole or a boulder. So I've had to get that repaired. That wasn't cheap.
Oh God. That's not good. But it's good to see Vic. How's old Vic doing?
He's good, thank you. Yeah, it's just been. Yeah. You're on Substack, aren't you? Are you on Substack?
I'm only on Substack for him.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't go on it for anything else. But I did catch up with his trip to Japan.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Actually, it was a bit of an influence there because I've gone out and brought something on what he's picked up over there. So we'll get to that in the pickups bit. But yeah, he looked like he had a fab time.
Yeah. Thank you.
What was the standout cabs at the Play Expo? Any or pinball?
Well, there was one pinball which was the new June one. People were queuing up for that.
Yeah.
There was like the Metallica one, new Metallica, I think.
That's the trouble with getting on them, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just can't get on them. Queues for ages.
But one that I thought was good was called Merlin from Turner Pinball, and it was a charity pinball, putting £1 in, and it was for a cancer charity. And you know, John Budd passed away recently, like a legend in the community. He passed away. He had cancer, and I didn't know that. I just thought he was like ill, but he had cancer. Yeah. So you put £1 into this little box, and they put it on free play for you. So I played that, the Merlin pinball. That was good, and a few others with Mrs. 20 to 5. Also played. What did I play? Oh, Xevious.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, beautiful. This was in a candy though. I think if it was in a.
Nah, it's not the same.
What are they called? Them big metal things.
Back end of a car.
He's got 2 of them. I'll remember in a minute. Yeah, it's in one of them. But I swearing my head off at Xevious. like point blank kills and coming up behind you and swearing I swear I lost my bag with it. And at Play Expo there was that Verizon, the Vectrex one that I played in, where was it? I think it is last year. No, it was the year before, wasn't it? Revival. Yeah, I played it at Revival. Yeah.
He's making a sequel to that.
Is he?
Yeah, and I can't wait. I don't know, he's gone a bit quiet for a while, actually, whether he's still working or not, but it's probably my favourite game on the Vectrex, to be fair. Great game.
Yes, it's very easy to get into. Very easy to get into, shoot 'em up, and very, very fluid.
Not so keen on Exvius, though, I have to admit.
No.
I love having it, but the game just gets... The music tires me. It's tiring music, irritating music.
Yeah, it's it introduced the ground fire and the scrolling screens. It was groundbreaking, really. There was loads of like clones after it. So what you been playing, mate?
What have I been playing, or what have I been up to?
What have you been up to? Yeah,
I've been on holiday, mate. I've been down to Dorset for a week. Lovely down there.
Oh, I saw some photos. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, we were lucky with the weather. It's just been amazing. But we rented a little cottage in Seatown. There's nothing there really except a pub, the old Anchor pub, which we were literally right next to. The pub owned the cottage. So we're sitting outside the cottage and you can see the pub and everyone's eating outside. It's all lovely. And we go to order our food and he said, oh, you need to book because we're full up tonight, but I can bring the food to you. And I thought, oh, great. So we ordered the food and just sat on the patio next to the pub in our cottage. And it was lovely. The food was amazing. The beach is quite pebbly, which I struggle with because if you've got sandals on or flip-flops on, the stones just get in amongst them and then you end up just walking on stones inside your flip-flops, which is agony. Right? And then you go and take them off and it's times 10 agony. Right? And then it's like a deep but a steep slope into the sea. And you can, when you're coming out, it's like all the stones just sort of concave around your feet, and you struggle to go uphill. And it was. I want to swear, right? I'm going to swear. It was bloody agony, right? I hated it. I'm not going back in there again, right? And it was freezing cold, absolutely freezing. But the kids went in there and we had a lovely time, mate. Loads of lovely walks up to the Golden Cap, which is the highest point on the south coast, I think. It's the Jurassic coastline. So we did loads of fossil hunting, come back with loads of fossils of Annamites and stuff like that. Had a wander around Bridport, which is a lovely town. They had a vinyl shop there, which I had a mooch in, picked up some great vinyl in there. And yeah, just had a lovely time, mate. Just a really nice break for me. I needed that. Well, we all did. So that was good. And I also went to pick up my Stargate Cabaret finally.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I went up to... Where did I go? I think it was Leeds. Was it Leeds or Sheffield? Somewhere up. I think it was Sheffield, actually. I had to pick it up from a warehouse. It was about 3.5 hours there, 3.5 hours back. So long old journey, set out early, got there to the warehouse. There was a ton of cabs there. I videoed it all. It's all coming out on it's probably out now. The time the listeners listen to this, it's probably going to be up. But I did a little walk around of all the cabs that had just arrived from the USA. And there were some fantastic games in there. Boot Hill. I haven't seen a Boot Hill. But actually, the last time I saw one was actually Arcade Club. They had one in their warehouse. And that was a few years ago. I don't think I've ever seen it on the floor in the Arcade Club. So I haven't actually played Boot Hill since I was a kid. It's just one of those games I remember fondly. And remember seeing everywhere in the arcade back in the day. It seemed to be everywhere with Space Invaders. Just one of those games I remember being at the fair, at every arcade, and used to love old Boot Hill. Do you remember it? It's very similar to Gunfight.
Yeah, I think I played it at Galloping Ghost when we went in 2023. I think they had it. Or what's a sequel? There's a
Well, I think that is the sequel to Gunfight.
gunfight. Yeah.
Gunfight came before. Well, you had Sheriff, then you had Gunfight, and then you had Boot Hill.
What's the one with the cactuses? Is that Boot Hill?
Boot Hill, yeah.
That's the one I was playing then, yeah.
The order. And it's on Space Invaders hardware, so the sounds are quite similar. Beautiful cabs, got the half mirror in there and the black lights, just super cool. I'd love to play that again, just for nostalgia, bring back a bit of my youth. So that was cool. Got the Stargate back here and did a video on it. It's running the original board set, which is all working. I am going to put a J-Rock in it, but I haven't had time to do that. So I can still play Defender. But Stargate, I mean, that takes some getting used to, mate, when you've just been used to playing Defender for a while. Because it's that you've got that added extra button, Inviso.
Yeah.
And I just keep hitting the smart bomb all the time by mistake. And I spoke to, what's his name? Paul, is it Paul Spriggs?
Oh, yeah, Spriggsy, yeah.
Yeah, Paul Spriggs. He's an expert player, isn't he, at Defender?
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, do I approach Stargate in the same way as I do Defender? He said, yep, just go for all the landers. Get the landers out of the way first before they pick up the humanoids and turn into the mutants, because they cause you so much trouble. But he said, use that Inviso button, and after a while, once you've got used to it, you'll find it very easy. He thinks it's easier than Defender because of the Inviso button. Basically turns you invisible and invincible. So you can actually fly through enemies and not be damaged by projectiles as well.
Is that like a limited use thing?
Well, it's like a little power bar top left-hand corner.
Oh, right.
But I think it replenishes when you lose a life. And you lose a life a lot. So you might as well bloody use it. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like, you know, the warps in Juno First? You get 3 warps per level, don't you? It's not per life in Juno First. So they're quite generous with the warps in Juno First.
Can't remember, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And I just see, actually, talking of Juno First, I know I'm going off topic here, but I just see Mr. Berserker put up a video of he just done a run on Juno First on YouTube, and I think he's got over 20 million on it. I watched it this morning. I thought I'll end up skipping this, but I didn't. I think it was over an hour long of gameplay, and I just sat there watching it for ages. I don't normally do that, but I thought, God, he's really nailing it here.
I think I've got 2 million on it, 2 or 3 million. I'll have to check my SIDEKICK score.
Yeah, you got a good score, didn't you? I always thought up 600,000's my top. I thought that was good, but you can get in the zone with that game, can't you?
Yeah, it takes a while, but you can, yeah.
You can get in the zone, and the lives just keep adding up, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
20 million. But yeah, anyway, sorry, off topic. Back to Stargate. Great game. Really enjoy it. It's just going to be one of those games that I've got to play it enough to stop thinking about the controls and then just think about the game. It's a little bit like when you're starting to learn to drive. You know, there's so much in the car to remember, changing gear, brakes, indicators, everything. And you've got the road as well, that it takes a while before you forget all about the controls in the car and you can then concentrate on the road. It's the same with Stargate and Defender. You've just got to put the time in so you know, your hands know where everything is, that then you stop thinking about the controls and then you can just start thinking about the game. And that's when your gameplay level will go up. And I've just got to get to that point with Stargate because it's just a great game, Sean. I love it. Every game is different. It's just the perfect risk reward. Yeah. And just staying on this, right? I've just seen today that Play Expo Blackpool have just announced that Eugene Jarvis is going.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. So this might be the first Play Expo I'll ever go to. I might go to that. Might take my marquee up there and get it signed. Cool.
Yeah, I go to. I think I've been to every one since about 2012. Play Expo Blackpool.
I've never been.
Because it's close to me, isn't it? Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, it's a long way for me. Up north. dark, dingy, raining. Just dark.
You know when the World Cup was on, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
but we got there, and like obviously it was like 21 degrees and sort of a bit of rain. And Vic says, "This is it. This is Glasgow weather." He says, "Brilliant, 21 degrees. You're like 32 where I live."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baller. But then it's bloody freezing in the winter, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And miserable grey. And everyone eats fried Mars bars.
Yeah, that's what they live off. We just lost all our Scottish listeners. Goodbye. Sorry.
Bye. See you later. Right. What games have we been playing?
Right, yeah, I've said this already, haven't I? Sorry, yeah. Xevious at Vix, Verizon at Play Expo. There was a reaction thing on Vectrex. I can't remember what it was called. It was only 2 levels, and you're going through a tunnel, a bit like Web Warp, but you're going through a tunnel and you have to dodge everything, like barriers and stuff, and just get the highest score. I can't remember what it was called. It was like a homebrew thing. It was brilliant. It was just about a minute.
Yeah.
You could play it for a minute before dying. I can't remember the name of it, but that was a Vectrex thing. But yeah, mostly talking again, because I always talk forever about these things and don't play anything, because you just chat to people, don't you?
Podcast host. That's what you're supposed to do. Just talk.
Yeah.
That's your job. What do people expect? They don't expect you to go all the way up there and play games, surely. You're a podcast hoster. You just talk. You're a talk show host on daytime radio, Sean, you know?
That's a good way
that's
a good way to think about it, that, yeah. I feel better now. No, I do love the talking to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get lost from all the people I go with. Where have you been? Where have you been? Oh, I've been chatting to people. Have you been working the room?
You saw Tony Doyle and Neil 20 to 5?
Yeah.
They're all good?
Yeah, we stopped over at Vic's and Tory's, so we went out.
Some of that.
Went for a lovely breakfast and a lovely kebabs, and oh god, it's so much fatty food in like 4 days. Like my stomach was going, "What's going on here?" Because I'm not used to it.
No.
But yeah, I put a couple of pound on, I think, then, but it soon come off.
Yeah, all that talking, talk a bit more, it'll come off. But good to see the lads.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I've been playing Ghosts and Goblins. I've been meaning to play this for a while. It's been on my list of a game I need to do. I need to finish this game. I've got so far in it, I want to finish it. And it just inspired me while I was on holiday. I got tagged into a couple of other YouTubers' videos, and they were doing an A to Z of gaming, and they were picking letters. Like, you had to pick your favourite game from the letter that they'd chosen, and I had G, N and M. So I picked Ghosts and Goblins for G, Metal Slug for M, and Ninja Warriors again on the Super Nintendo for N. And I remember I did a little video while I was on holiday on the beach.
I saw that one. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, he's just walking up and down the beach. Yeah, that was sort of a free-form kind of thing, weren't it?
Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah. And I just thought, right, I've said this in the video now. I'm going to get back. As soon as I get back home, I'm going to fire up Ghosts and Goblins. I'm going to play it like I haven't played it before. You know what I mean? And I did. I went back. Before I did that, though, I just went back and watched Tony Riccardi's video, because he's an expert player, in my opinion, at Ghosts and Goblins. And he taught me a lot when he used to come down to the AA, the Arcade Archive. And that's where we got friends there. And he taught me so much about the game. And I thought, right, if I can get back to that level again, I want to finish it. So I've been playing it non-stop, and I managed to get my best score ever, Sean. 154,500, and I got to the beginning of stage 5.
Is that the final one?
It's Promultimate. Yeah, but it does get tough from that point. But you know, even once I've finished that, you don't get like the proper ending. You still need to loop it one more time to get the proper ending. But just to finish it on just one loop is enough for me at the moment. I know it's not the proper finish, But even getting to there is tough, and that's what I'm going to do before the year is out. So I've just been playing that non-stop. Also been playing a lot of Stargate. And the other game, the modern game that I'm playing, is Baldur's Gate 3, which I'm absolutely loving. I think I mentioned it last time in the podcast. It's basically turn-based Dungeons and Dragons. It's everything Dungeons and Dragons is in a video game. So I'm absolutely in love with it. It's awesome. Great game. Tactical turn-based Dungeons and Dragons. So they're the 3 games that I've been playing. And unfortunately, I didn't have chance to play this month's game, which I'm absolutely gutted about. Not only because I was on holiday, but I couldn't find the bloody ROM, Sean. Could not find it anywhere, and I couldn't find it on the Switch. So I'm gutted about that because, I feel bad. I'm the host and I'm not playing the bloody game. It's not that I didn't want to, just that I couldn't find it. Busy with work, and then I went on holiday, so I just didn't get a chance, mate, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I think with more modern versions of MAME, it's not on there, Right. Sorry, more older versions that the Python Jammer and that kind of thing uses.
Yeah.
They use older versions, don't they? Just because they're less processor heavy for the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah. You think a lot of people found that because there wasn't that many playing this month, was there?
No, there was a Data East collection, which I think Carlito was playing on. Data East something, it was on that. And it's on an Evercade collection as well. I think that's what he played it on.
Right.
But not a lot of choice, really, of playing it. And the one, we'll get to talk about it later, but the one that was on Steam has been delisted.
Right.
It was called Crazy. Yeah. So it's not on there, not available anymore.
Yeah, this is the trouble with DLC stuff. This is why I buy physical, Sean. Actually, someone said to me the other day, because one of my pickups is the Capcom collection on the Switch. I paid a bit more to get the physical copy from Limited Run. And he said, why have you done that? You're playing it on your cab, on your Pi. I said, yeah, I am, but I do have an original board of it. There are loads of ways to play it for nothing. I was like, yeah, I know, but if I said, you could say that about every game. You could say that about pretty much every single game except the latest ones. Well, even the latest ones is all DLC now anyway. Sony's going digital. It's like you wouldn't own anything, and then I wouldn't have a YouTube channel, and I wouldn't have all these friends, and we wouldn't have all these WhatsApp groups, because we're all collectors at the end of it. I know you're not so much, but there are lots of people, a lot of my friends are collectors, and they want the physical thing for that reason, because they bloody well delete them. And then the game's lost forever. They've done that a lot. They did that with the Johnny Turbo games on the Switch. They're all gone. They were kind of arcadey stuff. Can't get them anymore now. So, yeah, it's all physical for me, mate. It's got to be physical.
Don't blame you. Right, we're on podcast pickups now.
Podcast pickups.
Yep.
Podcast pickups from Aid Skyway, Aidan Scones. Thought I'd share a couple of bits I was kindly given for my birthday. A lovely book from Numco, From Coin Ops to Tabletops. I do like my handheld retro electronic games. Got lots of nostalgia for these back in my school days. I'll attach a photo of a few of mine from my collection. Anyway, it's lovely. It's a lovely book with so many photos. That's some of these. That if I'll put a picture on the website. The little machine, that little blue machine on the left, I had that.
I've got it, mate.
Yeah.
I've got it boxed. Let me show you. They're the two. There's not many handhelds I had. Well, actually, I say there wasn't many. There was quite a few I had, actually. But this one was my favourite by Bandai Electronics, and it is Champion Racer.
Oh,
I absolutely love this. It took me ages to hunt this down. It's quite hard to find now, but I love this, and I wanted it boxed, so I remember that fondly. And Missile Invader, boxed.
I think I had that,
I loved it. I took it everywhere with me. I remember the Grandstand BMX Rider, that was good. I don't remember the Super Galaxy Invader. It just looks like a same game but twice the size. And Touch Me was just like Simon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That book I'll have to get, because I remember having, the other two I had was Astro Wars, Firefox, which was my favourite,
Caveman.
and Caveman and Scramble. They're the ones I had. So I had quite a lot, actually. That's all I had. I don't remember having only... And I had the Puckman little LCD one as well.
The round one.
Not the round... I know the one you mean. No, mine was just small rectangle, not LED, LCD. So it was like a Game & Watch kind of display, crystal display. But yeah, that lovely pickups there, Aid.
It reminds me, mum and dad used to work in a transport cafe, and at the weekends he used to do like a sale out the back of the cafe, and he used to buy a load of stuff in and then sell it. And he always had these handheld games, and he'd always give me one. So I got quite a few of them. So I got the Puckman, I got the Caveman, I got the Firefox, all for free. Astro Wars. He just give them to me. So I actually got quite a few of them. I didn't, obviously, you know me, I don't keep them. But I got, you're limited by the gameplay on these things, but you get so good at it.
But some of them are actually quite good. Some of them...
Astro Wars, was that the one that very Galaxian with the convex?
That's it. That's a good game.
That's incredible for what it is.
Yeah, and Caveman is a great game.
Yeah.
They are playable. There's a lot that aren't. And a lot of them are just kind of clones of. And I think there's even one's Defender. How can you play Defender on that? But yeah, I would imagine I'll have to get that book, actually, and have a look through. Yeah, that looks cool.
He said it brought back great memories to me, mate. And my mate got me a homebrew NES game, which was a mouthful of a game. Changeable Guardian SHAUN. Wow. It's a great little horizontal shmup, and it's hard to believe it runs on the old NES. Always look forward to listening to your pod. It gives me plenty of laughs and loads of retro gaming attendance. Entertainment. Oh my God. Cheers, guys, and thanks for all you do. Aid Skyway 73.
Nice one, mate. Well, I picked up, and going back to what we said earlier about Vic's Substack. So Vic posted a bunch of stuff that he picked up in Japan, and I noticed a game in there it was a Famicom game, which I didn't even know was on that system, called Insector X. And I think you did it for the podcast, didn't you? Now, I have Insector X on the Mega Drive, but it looks nothing like the arcade game. Nothing. The arcade game's very cutesy, and I can see why Vic likes it. It's a very cutesy game.
He likes his cute and ups.
Yeah, and I thought, I did not even know that was on the Famicom. So I found one on eBay. I probably paid twice as much as what Vic did. But I thought, I want that. That is so cool. And it almost looks arcade perfect on the Famicom. So I picked up that. Amazing game. Great game. Also picked up the Capcom collection, as I said earlier, on the Switch. I picked up, two Van Halen records, Fair Warning and Van Halen 2. Guys, you probably don't know, I am Van Halen's probably biggest fan. I'm a huge fan of Van Halen. I have been since 1984. And when I got into Van Halen, they'd already been around, 10 years? And I got the tail end of them, and then the lead singer left, David Lee Roth, and then Sammy Hagar came in, which I wasn't a huge fan of, to be honest with you. I was always a David Roth guy. So for me, I love the David Roth era from sort of 1977 to 84, when Eddie Van Halen was he was changing the guitar world. He changed the guitar world. He had such a distorted, dirty guitar sound. There was nothing else like Eddie Van Halen when he came out, and the two albums that I picked up are just unbelievable albums. I love them so much. I've been playing them so much. They're absolutely brilliant. I already had them, but my copies are so chewed up because I used to have a hamster in a cage, that used to be next to my record collection, and I didn't realise at the time that he was chewing away through the cage at the edges of the vinyl and using the paper chewed up in his mouth for bedding. So when you go through my albums from back in the day, which I've still got, they've got this huge, like, gnawing bite chunk taken out of them. The records are right. Well, the records are not great. They are a bit scratched. And I thought I need to upgrade them. So I managed to find these lovely records in that shop in Bridport. And they're the German press as well. So they've got different inlays. So I was well chuffed with that. You actually get some artwork inside, whereas the English press didn't have that. So yeah, I was really chuffed to get that. I'm such a fan of Van Halen. Such a great band. So yeah, there's my pickups, dude.
Right, let's go to shout-outs.
Friendly shout-outs.
I'm going to give a shout-out to Neil, Tony Doyle, and Vic for a great laugh and some good meals out at Play Expo and Glasgow. And a big thank you to Vic and Tori Marland for letting us stay at their Glasgow mansion. It's not a house, it's a 4th-floor mansion. It's a Victorian mansion. No, it is quite big, but yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's water. I want to talk about the Glasgow water. You don't drink when you have a water in a restaurant. If you say tap water, it's fine because it tastes gorgeous. You know, you don't need to filter it or anything. And I got this new body lotion, right? And it was nice and creamy. And I was putting it on in the morning. And because this water is so soft, like Blackburn water, you just wipe it off. I couldn't get it off. Like
lard.
Like there's big chunks of like soap stuck on me for hours. Like trying to rub it off.
Down the street, they probably thought, "Oh, there's a nice bit of fat. We'll throw that in with the old Mars bar." Yeah.
It took me ages to have a shower, so I learned next day. I didn't use the whatever it was out of the squeezy bottle that soap. I just used standard soap, which was better, which didn't take 25 minutes to get off. So that's it. The shout outs for to Vic and Tori Marlin for letting me stay at their lovely house, and to Neil, Tony, and who was the other one? Me. there was 4 of us knocking around. Yeah, Vic as well. For
get to shout out yourself.
Yeah, shout out to me for crashing the car. And and I'm having a lovely time out there. I really enjoyed it.
Nice. Well, I'm going to shout out my good friend Paul Buller for hooking me up with a Stargate Cabaret. It took a long time to come, mate, but it was well worth it. It was a long wait. I think it was over 6 months in the end, but we got it in here, mate, and I'm well chuffed. So I hope you're chuffed with your Defenders, because we did a straight swap. I had the upright Defender with the Williams coin door, the aluminium coin door, and it was immaculate, that cab. And I would never have got rid of it unless I'd got a Stargate Cabaret, and he managed to find me one and got it shipped over. So huge thanks to Paul for that. It's in my collection. There's pride and place, mate, and it is one of my favourite games. So yeah, cheers for that, buddy.
So you're okay with playing cabarets, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're okay with it, aren't you? It's a different angle you have to play at, really, don't you?
Not really. I mean, I've got used to playing on my stool now. I do play a lot of games sitting down now. Yeah, no, I mean, I have complained in the past that because I'm quite tall, it is a little bit more of a bend over. But no, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I was probably justifying myself getting rid of it last time by saying that, when actually the reason why I got rid of the Stargate Cabaret before, because I've owned it before, was because I was so into Defender and I wanted the full-size upright. But then what I should have thought was cabarets in this space are better because I can get more games in. So, it was silly getting that. I should have just kept with the Stargate so I can fit more games in this room. That's the great bonus of having a Stargate Cabaret. Plus, you can play both. You can play both games. It's a win-win situation. More games in, play and play one more extra game.
Right. Feedback. We're on to some feedback.
Listener feedback.
Can we go feedback?
Listener feedback. Here it comes. This one, I missed it from last week's.
God, did you know what? He was hounding me for ages, this bloke. Do you know him? He's in Neil 20 to 5.
Yeah.
Emails, he sent me messages, he tried to ring me. I thought, what does this bloke want? Oh, he only wants his message up on our podcast. That's what he wants.
He sent a message. It says, excuse the email address. It was Lisa and Hugo was the message from Lisa and Hugo. So when I'm scrolling back through to put the feedback on.
Spam.
Yeah, I put it in spam. Lisa and Hugo, who's that? But yeah, I didn't spot it. So sorry, Neil, I'm going to read it now for you, darling. Here we go, because it's massive. Do you want to take it in turns?
Will you rewind there? Will you rewind?
You what?
Spam. Talking about spam.
Do you like?
Yeah, no. Do you have HP sauce with spam?
Do you know I've not had spam for ages, but I remember really liking it.
I love spam in a frying pan.
Oh God, yeah.
Fried spam on a nice bit of white bread and a lovely bit of lard pack butter, smothered in HP sauce.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to get some now. I've not had it for years.
God,
I wonder if the American listeners know what spam is. If you're listening, please let us know.
Luncheon meat, isn't it?
Is that what it is? Hey guys! Oh, that's John. John's Arcade. It's Mr. 20 to 5 here, writing to you from Mrs. M's laptop. Ignore the weird email address. I ignored it so much I forgot it. It's been a while, too long possibly, since I last fed your backs, so apologise for my tardiness. But rest assured I am still here every month, listening to your foolish japes and arcade gossip. And what's finally compelled me to sit down and write this? Your efforts are hugely appreciated. You guys keep me company on many a car journey, or DIY decoration project, or while swimming endless lengths in the pool. He must have waterproof earpods or something. Or chilling in the bath with a glass of Pinot Grigio. Suits you, sir. So thank you. My second apology is to make for my lack of participation in the monthly games. Yeah, there are a number of pathetic excuses for this abstinence. Busy work, busy life, broken cabs and so forth. But some of the other hobbies eating at time. He repairs the hell out of things, doesn't he? But I've also been playing a lot of home computer and console games from back in the day that I really been enjoying. And then, of course, there's the pinball. I'm still here listening, and you gents are still there podding, and I'm grateful for it. But let's rewind to the last podcast, and in particular the information on Donkey Kong on those pesky springs. This feedback might be a bit out of date now because we've talked about it. Sean brought some breaking news that a clever chappie had uncovered a mathematical pattern to enable the player to predict when a long spring would appear, allowing you to preempt when make the move. If true, this would completely eliminate any random dashes or having to have non-human eyesight and reactions to visualize a spring's trajectory on entering the screen at the top left or base. Do I go or do I not decision. However, Alex was certain that was old news, known for ages, and so he moved on. Now he said, but I'm not sure it is. Having spoken to a DK kill screen, I think this merits some further discussion, as I think this is a new discovery. I'm also very interested in and invested because I love Donkey Kong, but cannot get my head around those infernal springs. So my game is always ending around 100k, and I get super frustrated. So what if there was a way we could somehow calculate when you go? This could be a literal game changer. Please tell me it is so. All my love, Mr. 25. P.S. I'm hoping to change out a pinball table soon. Like I said, this is a month old now. And get some new furniture in to better showcase the computers and consoles. At which point, I'll send over some game room pics. Thank you, Neil. I think you said I think you said that there is some merit to that sort of calculation, didn't you?
Yeah, there is some mathematic calculations to that.
Yeah.
Improve, yeah. I was wrong. He was right. I don't know if it would make the gameplay any better. I think it's great finding secrets and bonuses in a game, but I think when you get that deep into a game, I think it kind of takes away the charm of them a little bit. You know what I mean? You start getting to mathematics, you know, work stuff out. I mean, there's obviously good players out there that can do it and don't know about that side of things. And I think that's really how you got to play it. You know, just the vibe of it. Just go with the and enjoy it. 100,000, Neil, is a good score, mate. You know, is a good score. There's lots of people that can't even get that. You just got to enjoy the game for what it is. And if you're getting 100,000, you enjoy it. That's cool. I don't think I got much more than that. I think I probably got 160,000, and I was kind of plateauing at that for ages. And I haven't played Donkey Kong for years now. I used to own the cab, but I haven't played it for years. I kind of had my time of it, really. You know, I had a lot of nostalgia for it. It's like with a lot of games, really. You have your time with them, and it's nice to rotate and move new stuff in. Like he's saying here, he's moving a new pinball in. There's nothing wrong with that. It is like having one PlayStation 5 game forever. No one does that, do they? You know, just having one cab forever. You want to swap them out, change them about, keep things fresh in the arcade. At the end of the day, that's what operators did. You know, moved things around once kids stopped playing them.
Yeah.
You know, I've actually even think that I love my setup here now, but I'm thinking maybe next year I might swap a game out. You know, I still quite fancy having a pinball. That's still there. It's just the cost of them. You know, they're just so bloody expensive. But I'd love to have one. You've seen the new Sonic one, Sonic Pinball.
I've heard about it.
Oh, cool.
Is it? Yeah.
That would really well in there because it's a vid game as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, still, but you know, could I warrant putting down $8,000 on a game? That's a lot of money. I'd rather spend that on something else. You know.
Yeah, and that's just the basic model, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe if someone can loan one to me again, but I'd have to move something out of here. But anyway, that's that. Next up, we got Mark Happy Dude. I have found the perfect tea bag for you, Mr. Sean Holly. Yorkshire tea, malty biscuit brew. Have you tried that, mate?
No.
No? Well,
I think it's got custard creams in it or something, isn't it?
You need to get it.
Let's have a proper brew.
Yeah.
No, not for me. I don't like tea and I don't like dunking.
Okay.
I'm in the minority, I'm afraid, with that one. Thanks, Mr. Happy Dude. Biscuit brew. Let's have a proper break. I'll zoom in. 40 tea bags. Ooh, 40 tea bags. Right, we've got a comment on Metal Slug from Swampy77. Do you know Swampy? You might know him now.
You know, the name rings a bell. I can't put a face to it, but the name does. I'm sure I've seen that somewhere.
I really enjoyed that game. I think he's on about Metal Slug. Been listening to the podcast for years now, and when Vic left, I feared the end. But it's going strong, and you guys are still smashing it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Promise to try and put more scores in from now on, so you don't think I'm dead. All the best, lads. Mr. Swampy.
We didn't think you were dead, mate. We just didn't think you existed. We got one from J. Ping Barber, creator the 10 Pence AI outro music. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, he says. Hope you're all both well. After hearing Alex slagging off AI in previous pod, I just wanted to explain why I made the outro song with AI. I wanted to have a daft laugh making a song, but you really don't want to hear me sing, and I can't play an instrument. A mate of mine gave me access to a Suno account, so I just wrote some words and AI did the rest. I fired it off to you because I hoped you might find it amusing. We did. I loved it. The point. I don't think I did any harm, but it sounded like Alex was telling me off for using AI. No, it wasn't directed at you personally. I was really talking about AI in general, and a lot of artists are saying the same thing, that the AI is using their content to create stuff. And I think, in most situations, you need permission to do that. Yes, AI doesn't have permission. It just does it anyway, and that's wrong. And everything that's created by AI should be stamped with AI, so you can either watch it knowing it's AI or not. You got the choice to.
I've noticed some YouTube's videos come up now in the bottom left, AI, made with AI.
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah, it is good, yeah, so
Switch off, because I'm not eating it whatsoever. So that's good.
Some guy said in the comments it's about creatine, because I'm taking creatine to bulk up, not to bulk up a bit, but for increased, I got it for increased alertness and not these lulls in the afternoon, which has actually worked. So I feel more awake in the afternoon. And I feel, Jan said, I feel, I'm a bit more, what do you call it, defined at top. But that is creatine, I think. But I was looking at it, and it was AI, and some guy, this is AI slop. And some other guy said, whatever, just listen to the content. Pretend it's not AI, just listen to the content is good. So I thought, right, I couldn't even tell this guy was an AI bot or whatever. So I just listened to the content. But there you go.
To listen to something that's pretending to be something else. Yeah, sorry, I'm just not into it. I'm not into it. Look, maybe it's my age, but I grew up in an era where bands literally, like we were talking about earlier about Van Halen, went in and recorded an album pretty much in a couple of days, and they're all in the same room, and you can hear the energy, the laughter, the human characters coming out on the record. And it feels, when you put that record on, it feels like the band's in the same room as you. It's that live energy that you just don't get from music today, because it is so overproduced. And you can tell it's AI. I mean, the Stones have just brought out an album. They say they haven't used AI, but they have used AI to correct the tone and stuff. And just let it go.
Yeah, this wasn't music. It was just a guy talking. But I know what you mean. Or
this guy. But this, going back to the guy that's done, I think it was just a laugh. I get it, but that's where it ends for me.
Yeah. He says, is this shaping? Yeah. I'm in the same as Alex, thinking that AI can be really destructive to original artists. Using authors' artist creations and not paying them compensation is terrible, and I hope the law will punish anybody that does this. And I don't want to hear AI music in the charts either. But I don't think my Daft song is doing any harm. Anyway, looking forward to the next podcast. Take it easy, Jason Barber.
It's not Jason, and I appreciate it. It is just a laugh, because this is a silly podcast, let's face it, and having some silly music at the end just adds to the extra silliness of it.
Yeah, I like that song. It's catchy. It's catchy.
Right.
Yeah, go on.
From Ian the Funk.
You got the funk. You got the funk. It's the FUNK. You got the funk. Woo! Sorry, go on.
Johnny Holly boy. Ooh, funky on the podcast. He did it to the Adderton Boat Lift Visitor Centre in Northwich, Cheshire. You never know what's on your doorstep, do you? And there's a load of Olwyn penny pushers. Bit before our time, but still cool to see some electromechanical, not even electro, some of them just mechanical. But the old Allwins, we all talk about cabs, will they ever go down in price? I think they have gone down a little bit. But when you look at these Allwins, which are pre-war, I think a lot of them, they still command sort of £300 to £400. Some of them are really collectible. You wouldn't think that, would you? I mean, who's got nostalgia for this stuff today? No one. But people still collect them. And the little puppet shows there he's taking pictures of. Looks really cool. The haunted churchyard, which is basically like a little doll's house in a metal box. You put money in, I think, and probably things light up and move around. Vintage mechanical novelties. 10 tokens, £4. Yeah, it looks lovely, that, mate. I would have gone in there if I'd seen that. Looks lovely.
So that answered my question. I was going to ask him to. Can you play them? And of course you can. There's the tokens thing there. So
Yes,
thanks
sir.
for that, Ian. That looks amazing. All these really old. I did see some in Brooks Collectibles in Blackpool, but they were not in. There's only a few of them, and they weren't in that good of a condition, to be honest. Right, we have Emmanuel Perillon. Very useful feedback is put. Hi guys. I've done that with John's Arcade again, haven't I? Hi guys. Just a quick shout out from France. I've been listening to the show from the very start, and I think I've only written in once because I'm an idiot, a bit like Sean. So thank you so much for bringing us the definitive podcast about biscuits, chimneys. Kicking chimneys off, weren't it? That's great, that. And spreadsheets. Talking about video games sometimes doesn't hurt either. But I'm having to cross my fingers to listen to the 10 Pence Orchestra again. Love you guys. Keep it up. Cheers, Emmanuel. What? I don't know if the 10 Pence Orchestra will be back, you know.
No.
I don't know, maybe.
Some things are just dead in the grave, mate.
Yeah. Best off left dead and buried.
Yeah, all covered in lard.
Corin lard.
Davey Boy or Dave Doran. Hey guys, missed the deadline again. A lot of people missed the deadline. Come on, get your act together. Not had much time this month. I can talk. Been watching your videos though, guys. Watching them. Do we do videos, Sean?
Yeah, you do. I've done one.
Yeah, I suppose I do. Sean, I saw you. Oh, yeah, of course you did. Sean, I saw you're one of the Play Expo Glasgow. It wasn't great. It was great, wasn't it? Was really impressed by the variety of home consoles and micros. Got a chance to play some rare beasties like the Virtual Boy and got a book signed by John Romero. Who hasn't? What a nice guy. I also picked up Gynog for the Mega Drive, which I love as a game. Yes, my mate Scott talked about that in his game room tour, one of his favourites. Would have loved to have bumped into you, but I was there on the Saturday. Think your vid was Sunday. Maybe next time. Cheers, Davey Boy.
I was there on the Saturday. I was there for both days. And we got some more feedback from Ed Skyway. Always sniff out an old arcade wherever I'm away. Found these on the second floor of an arcade in Creech. You've got the new Iron Maiden pinball. I think that's Deadpool at the back, is it? Can't just see. Yeah, Deadpool at the back. 2 Stern pinballs. Deadpool's very well thought of. And you've got some loads of.
Yeah, so this is of my YouTube channel.
Yeah, brilliant.
Podcast. We've got Big Him. Another awesome podcast. We need more ghost stories, Sean. You told a couple of ghost stories last time. Scary stuff, mate. Yeah. We got Charlie Cat. Always in the mood to listen in on what my pal Al has to say. Great way to enjoy my supper to go along with your upload of a man. Cheers, Charlie Cat.
Peter Richard, another great episode. Enjoyed the Builders stories a lot. Hilarious. Glad you liked some of the LPs. I was a big fan of Marillion from the 80s to the 90s albums. They're still going today, but I prefer their older stuff.
Yes, and I will do a pickups video showcasing those soon, Peter. Just got a couple more vids to get out first. We got TTEZ3HR. Love the podcast. I agree with you, Alex, about Sony discontinuing physical media. I don't know what will happen if your hard drive comes full and you have to delete games to make space. We'll lose games when Sony doesn't want to support it anymore. It's nice to have physical copy. 100%, mate. Couldn't agree more. And then we've got James, Retro Import Gamer. Great show as always, chaps. Keeping me company while I'm playing Game Room Tetris. He's moving his games room. Cheers for that, James.
Right, let's move on to Biscuit Review. Biscuit Review. Biscuit Review. I love about you. Biscuit Review. This is Sugar Butter Tree Kit Kat from Japan. Vic had it on his dining room table. He says, these are minging. And Tori said, these are minging. So me and Tony had one. And I quite liked them. And they're obviously a Kit Kat with a bit of bit of a different, a white chocolate Kit Kat, but with
Yeah.
a bit of a taste twist. But we liked them. We liked them.
Nice.
But you won't get these in Asda Kids. You have to go to Japan. Sugar Butter Tree. Look it up. I'll put them in the show notes. You might be able to import them for like £19 a box.
Yeah, not worth it. You never know, if they're popular, they might come over here anyway.
Yeah.
Musical memories.
Right, we've got musical memories from May 1994, which is this month's game. The year and month that came out. What sort of memories do you have from that era, Sean?
Well, Yellow. I was well into me Yellow. I think they had a golden era for a few albums. I think this was the start of it. This is the Zebra album, released in October 94, but a single from it called Do It was released in May 94, so that's good. Yeah, I listened to it. It's quality. It's got the dreamy soundscapes ones. It's got the beats. It's got the weird kind of lyrics from Dieter. It's got everything, this album, from its quintessential Yellow. The last couple of albums, I think they're just not brilliant. The last couple of albums, I think they're sort of, it's Yellow by numbers, if you see what I mean. It sounds okay, but the actual energy, like you said, in the yet newer ones is not quite there for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a lot from that album, but I do remember when I looked it up, 2 albums I remember from that time of year, 1994, was Censor, Stacked Up. What a great album that was. Sort of a Prodigy kind of sound. Quite big here in the UK. Do you remember Censor?
No.
No? Well, check out the song Stacked Up. You'd really like it, Sean. It's your kind of vibe. Got kind of dancey, rocky vibe to it. A bit Prodigy. It's quite cool. Anyway, I was into, and I wasn't. Do you remember Seal?
Yeah.
The song "Kiss from a Rose," a really huge hit for the guy. I wasn't really into him, to be honest with you, but I was at the time doing a lot of clubbing. I was going to a lot of industrial rock clubs around London, in North London, and I met this girl, and I was dating this girl, Sophia. I don't know, about a year, I think, around about that time. And she was the ex-wife of Ed from Jesus Jones. Do you remember the band Jesus Jones? Yeah. They did the song International Bright.
Yeah.
Real.
I've seen them live, Jesus Jones.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I started dating her, and then she threw a party at her house on the other side of London. Anyway, I turned up there. God, how old am I now? I'm probably about, I think I'm around about 24, maybe 25. So I had long hair and backwards and forwards all over the place with work and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, I turned up this party. She didn't tell me that she was married to the Jesus Jones. I found that out at the party. Anyway, who turns up at the party? All the people she knew through the band. She'd split up with the lead singer of Jesus Jones, but they turned up anyway, and it was all amicable. And then who walks through the door? Seal, like the height of his success, walks through the door at this house party. And I'm standing there rolling. I used to smoke roll-ups then, and I used to be able to do it with one hand. I had this one-hand trick where I used to be able to roll and lick the roll-up with one hand.
Yeah.
He saw me do that. A bit like an old cowboy, you know. Yeah. I learned it off a guy on the site once, and he showed me how to do it. And he saw me do this, and he come up to me and said, "Well, do you mind rolling me one?" And I did it like that, and he said, "Very impressive." And he stood there, and we chatted for a while, having a cigarette together in this house party. It was mad, absolutely mad. Never forget that. So yeah, it's my memories from 1994. Good times, man.
Yeah.
Good times.
1994. I'd moved up here, moved up to Blackburn. I'd met my wife by that time, I think. 93, 94, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's move on to...
Feature Game Review.
Featured game review.
Yeah, the featured game review.
It's all yours, Sean Boy, because I didn't get to play it, mate.
Oh,
I know.
bugger.
So I need to listen in to tell me what this game is all
This
about.
game is called Joe and Matt Returns. It's Data East 1994, May 1994, which is very, very music with me. Joystick and 2 buttons, attack with club and jump. It's a sequel to the 1991 fight and go right game called Caveman Ninja. It's weird, isn't it? The only thing that links that game is the characters Joe and Mac, because this is a platformer. Single screen with similarities to a 1990 Turplan game called Snow Brothers, Nick and Tom. I've looked at a play through Snow Brothers, and it's a lot more finicky. You have to build a snowball before the big baddies come, and then you can throw it. This one, you can just bag up to 3 guys, and then you can throw them.
Oh, hi, mate. So the gameplay or game mechanic is the same as Snow Brothers. Is that what you're saying?
It was similar, yeah.
I don't think I would have liked it anyway then. I'm not keen on those type of games.
Snow Brothers was a podcast we covered in September 2015. The main objective of the game is to eliminate all enemies on a level in order to proceed to the next. Joe and Mac attack by swinging their clubs to hit the ground to create a small shockwave which stuns enemies. Stunned enemies then can be captured and stuffed inside a sack, which players can toss at other enemies. The more enemies, you can get 3, I think, in a sack and no more. The larger the sack becomes, and the more it will roll, and the more baddies it will kill if you get it right. In addition, if you're at the top of the screen and you can roll it down the screen, you get mega points. In addition to enemies, the level will also have tied cave women that the player can rescue. Once rescued, the cave woman will drop various items before leaving, from regular food items to various power-ups. If the player, I've done this, accidentally hits the cave woman, she will push you off the platform and move off in a huff. You can hit her by accident. While the cave women are usually visible, they will sometimes be hidden at a specific spot on the level, requiring the player to roll a sack and enemy. Yeah, there's lots of hidden bits. There's extra stages too. I'll get to that. This is tips from Aid Skyway, right? Fellow gamers, I've struggled on a game to get a 1-up because there's no 1-ups in this game on first extra stage. I'll explain the extra stage in a minute. Get everything off the screen except for the last enemy. Make sure you haven't got the stone wheels power up. Bag him and chuck over the bottom platform. I made a crappy video to explain. Make sure... Yeah, I think he just keeps throwing this stone thing into the corner and eventually a 1-up turns up. So there is 1-ups in it, but you've got to find them. Power-ups, sparkly club, long-range shockwave, roller skates, speed up, you need that. God, you need that. Big club, clears all enemies on screen. Stone wheel, clears enemies without bagging them. Hammer, stuns all enemies on the screen. Huge hammer, extra stage. This is like loads of girls at the top and 2 robots at the bottom. You've got to get it to the top. Like when you touch with the women, you get all the power-ups. Get down to the bottom, and then there's 2 robots to kill. Right, boss battles. I might have got a bit bored with this, as you can tell. Number 1, Rhino. I struggle with that Rhino. If I didn't have a speed up, I couldn't shoot the mini rhinos quick enough to hit the big rhino, because they kept appearing on the screen and I kept dying. On the first level. That's pitiful. But if I had speed up, no problem. Second level, mammoth. Third level, big shark. Fourth level, T-Rex. Fifth level, I got bored now, a huge ice cream sundae. Sixth level, a skeleton made of chipboard. I might have made these up. 7, a rogue toaster gone mad.
Awesome. Final
boss, Grandmaster Gorgonzola. He was a skeleton with like a heart, and you had to kick in.
They sound cool.
Areas: forest, volcano, ice caves, underwater, jungle graveyard, and the theatre of biscuits.
Oh, right up your street.
I might have made that up again. There's rude cutscenes. There's proper rude cutscenes where Joe and Mac actually laugh. That there's a girl in the bath or girl in the shower, and they knock the shower off. girl in shower, stealing girls' knickers, stealing girls' bras, and then she's like covers herself up. It's proper like Japanese stupid humour. What do you think? Oh, you can't say, can you? Graphics, cool animations. Each area is different. The sound can be nice and cheery, but it's linked to the sounds are linked to the level. So the jungle levels are dun dun dun, jungle drums and that. So the graphics are really good, full of character, not Metal Slug good, but the sound is nice and cheery and it can get deep. Nice tunes seem to match each level. Ports and sequels. There was a sequel on various systems called Joe and Mac 2 Lost in the Tropics, which was another fight and go right. There's also a sequel on the SNES called Congo's Caper.
Yeah, doesn't play like
No.
the one you're talking about. It's like a platformer. I used to own that.
Which is in between Joe and Mac 1 and 2, like time wise. It plays a bit like an early Sonic and Mario games, but with clubs. This platform had 4 ports and no sequels. Switch, I think they've been delisted. Antstream 2021, that might still be on there. Steam on good old games. Retro Classics, now that's delisted as well. God. And Evercade, at least they're on the Evercade.
Yeah.
Trivia. Both Karnov and Makoto Mitsuguchi appear as regular enemies in the final world of the game. Don't know who that Mitsuguchi guy is. An armoured soldier from Rogue Armour Force appears during the game's bonus levels, while Dr. Dog Ego, don't know who he is, he's there, appears as the final boss. Ooh, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I had to have a speed up to get past that rhino.
Is it better than Puzzle Bubble and what's the other one you were talking about? Snow Brothers.
Snow Brothers.
What's the other one? Something Pop. Tumble Pop?
Toy Pop.
Tumble Pop, isn't it?
Tumble Pop, yeah.
You've got one on the Neo Geo called Nightmare in the Dark.
Yeah.
They're all quite similar, aren't they?
Yeah, I never liked Bubble Bobble. I know people love it, but I just never even liked it.
Loads of people love that game.
I know. So ports and sequels, yeah. Platform versions, trivia. So that's the game. I liked it. I like the cool animations and every area. There's areas you can pick. Like there was volcano and like fire and that. And they were well drawn, but it's a single level, so they can be as well drawn as they like. Really, there's no scrolling on the level, and they're like there's a snow one where you've got the inertia of the skidding and that. But I was getting through the first level like with one life, just that blinking rhino, and then taking it very, very slowly. So instead of trying to bag 3 guys and get mega bonuses, I was just bagging one guy and just killing them. So I actually got quite a bit through level 2, area 2, whatever it was, volcano or fire or whatever. And I got 80-odd thousand, but very low score.
I think 19 players this month, not many at all. Either a game they didn't like or gel with, or had struggled to find it like I did, I would imagine.
It could be because the World Cup was on as well. I didn't think of that. Yeah. Did you watch it? Did you watch any of the World Cup?
No, I did because Nush's boy wanted to watch it, but I'm not really fussed. Really, I'm not really into football, Sean. But yeah, I watched the England games, and they did what I thought what was expected of them, an average tournament for them, really. But saying that, they got further than they've ever done before. But everyone complained about them, didn't they? Oh dear, didn't they complain about the English football team? It's like, it's how they've always been. What else do you expect? They're not the best. They never have been the best. They're an above average team. And they got as far, or got further than they've ever done. Give them credit where credit's due. Stop moaning about it. At the end of the day, it's just a game.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of it. I watched the highlights of it when it was 6-4 to France, because I watched 10 minutes of it because that sounded like fun. Yeah. So I watched that bit. But I'm not interested. Just not interested.
No. I don't think it helped that it was in America as well. I think it would have been better if it's in Europe, being held in Europe. It's just a better vibe about it, I think. Anyway, enough of that. I'm not talking any more about football. Let's get on to the scores, mate.
High score countdown.
High score countdown. We've got 19 players this month. And at 19th is Sal Bug, 1 point with 13,000, is that? 400.
Yeah.
Not much to say about this one. It was okay, but I'm not going to add it to my favourites folder.
Mr. Messi with 19,000. He did say something funny. I've lost it. Go on.
John, 49,020.
Ponder, 70,300.
Brian Haribo, 73,040. Has that one more go about it. Not in a fun way, but more in an infiltrate. I can't say the word.
Infuriating.
Infuriating. Thank you, Sean. Infuriating
way, yeah.
Making you hate it more each time.
Yeah. Stacey King, 74110. I'm a big fan of single screen platforms. Not had much time to play this. Not as good as Bubble Bobble. It lacks pickups, extra lives. See, there is extra lives you can find. They're hidden scoring, and to rush to get to that big scoring item and big bonus on killing multiple enemies. Not got that either. Oh yeah, it has, but yeah, there is. They have, like, the top players did find extra lives hidden, but I didn't. There's me in 13th place with a pitiful 80,090.
12th place, we've got One Punch Ron with 85,350. I'm away for my arcade for a couple of weeks, but the 10 pence score continues on the plane and beach. How does he play it on the plane? Thanks to Evercade Retro, 85,350 for Joe Mac returns. Managed to beat my arcade score while here in Egypt. Or in the pyramids. Oh my God, that's got to be a first, isn't it? Playing arcade games in a pyramid.
So that's on the Evercade.
I like this one. Very Snow Brothers. There you go. Tumble Pop. I was right.
Tumble Pop is in a maze. I looked at it yesterday. Peter Rhodes, 86,400. Hi, Sean and Alex. What a simple game. Should have been really easy, but for some reason I just kept making stupid mistakes at all the wrong times. Me too. Probably a lack of patience on my part. But as a result, it never hooked me in. It looked good and sounds good every time it shouted something suspiciously like, "Let's go!" I was waiting for Nintendo's lawyers to turn up at the front door. I also appreciated the old school Benny Hill style action, but overall I don't think I'll be playing it any time again soon. As ever, top job on the show, and thanks for all the waffle, Peter. Thanks, Peter.
Nice. Majok, 93,700.
Mark Watner Gravy, 95,510.
Mitsuyama, Stephen Bell, 130,740. Hi, Alex and Sean. This month's game was not really my cup of tea. The best I could do was that score. I didn't like how you'd fall off the platforms before you reached the end. I also disliked how the enemies were invulnerable when you were spinning. The graphics were great though, but I wasn't so keen on the music. Take care, chaps.
Right, Swamp Donkey, we've heard of him in the feedback. 4 points now, 133, 160, a few goes, but I never really got on with the likes of this. More like Bubble Bobble Snow Brothers Rodland. I forgot about that one, but this one's no different. It doesn't like that kind of thing. I couldn't bear to play it any longer. Oh, well, dear.
Gaz Quickfall, 5 points with 162,530. Joe and Cack. The game is Bobbings. It would be good if you could get a few more extra lives. It would make this game 100 times better.
Pingy's had his first go on our podcast of the year. 299, 290, 2.5 hours of rage. Finally got a game going.
I'm so glad I missed this game this month. Aid Skyway, 7 points with 342,080. Squeezed a few final attempts in. I did enjoy trying to discover the hidden secrets, but the gameplay is a bit samey. Excuse me, I've got a burp. That said, it controls nicely. Movement and jumps are tight. Good little game, but there are better ones in a similar style. What's your style?
What's your style? Go on, do it.
The art of fighting without fighting. Show me some. Don't you think we need a little more room? Where else? That island. We can take this boat. Okay. Don't try and pull yourself off the line, else I'll let go of rope.
What are we on now? We're on Rygar. I forgot.
Yeah.
With 8 points, Rygar, 408,020. Okay, I'm close to overdosing on Joe and Mac. It's turning into a bit of a test of patience. Gonna wait until you guys catch up before playing again. Who's got 9 points? How'd you say that?
Sorry. 9 points, Jack Selby.
Jack Selby.
Oh, Jack Selby. Jack Selby.
Oh, we started off now.
Jack Selby. Jack Selby. Jack Selby.
We need to video this. He's having a stroke.
He got 9 points.
9 points.
Oh, you're saying it. Go on.
Go on. 446,720. Right, go on, Carl.
Carlito's Way. Carl Moore. 10 points. Top of the pops with 495,850. What a fun game for this month's. The 10 pence score challenge. Could have done with another week though, so I could finish it off. Managed to reach level 5 just this once. Ended up on the boss stage. This is the final score. Well done.
Well done,
Wow.
lad.
Not one.
Well, no, Mr. Berserker, he couldn't find the ROM and he couldn't get it working. He's got a cab with about a Neo Geo cab thing with about 500 1,000 classic games, a load of SNES games, but that's not in there. So he'll have to play with his old school like joysticks and stuff.
Yeah.
But he couldn't find it, so he's not put a score in. So the overall lead standings, Carlito, I think Carlito is a new Rygar, you know. 77 points. Mr. Berserker's second was 63, and he's only played 7 games. He didn't play this game. So them two have only got about 4 or 5 games that are sort of way far away now. Rygar, 46 points. Mitsuyama, 40 points. Skyway, 38. I put these on the website. Alex is in joints 12th with 400 4 other people.
4 other people, right. This month's game is going to be it. I'm going to jump all the way up.
With 9 points.
Mm-hmm.
With 10 points.
You should be going further down, mate.
I know.
Close to me last month, and then you dropped down.
I've played 9 games and got 8 points. No, I've played 8 games and got 9 points. Oh dear, oh dear. We've got Ponder, what no gravy, all the way down to Vic at the bottom. That's just because it's alphabetically ordered. There's loads of people that play 1 game. Yeah, so I'll put all this on the show notes. So it's Carlito. It could be Carlito's year this year. He's got to do something really bad for Mr. Berserker to catch him up now. Last year's winner. And Rygar, I think he's taking a bit of backseat like Charlie Farr did, letting other people win. I think that's his plan.
He's still playing though, still contending, which is good.
Mm.
So how many 10p's would you put this in back in the day then, mate?
I think 7.
7?
Yeah, it's a cool little game, but when I lost my speed before the Rhino, I was screwed.
Right.
I think I did it once because the rhinos kept spawning. So I've got little rhinos. I wasn't just fast enough to
Yeah.
clear them out of the way. I think I did it once and got through, and then I had one life to hold on to. So I wasn't. My problem was trying to bag too many things at once, and I kept dying. So when I got to level 2, I just bagged one thing and just like got, because I knew I was going to die, and then just got through to about 80,000. Right, yeah. You haven't played it, have you? I got no point. You could have just
10p's for me.
You could have just put it on, and you couldn't put it on, could you? You couldn't
I
find
couldn't
it.
put it on, mate. Couldn't find it. And I was away on holiday, don't forget, as well.
Yeah.
Just a difficult month that month for me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's all good, though. It's all good. I'll be on it this game for sure. Next show's game, which is my pick.
Next show's game.
Next show's game.
We haven't written this down because we were going to pick Alpha Denci, Equities. The game was Equities, but we couldn't. We don't think it's out there, do we? Or it's not on the Switch. It's quite hard to find. We was a bit unsure about it.
Yeah,
It's a game I definitely want to play, but
I think it only sorted its ROM out in like MAME 205, which is a 2018 version.
right.
Of. So
We might come back to that.
If you've got a Raspberry Pi, which is has to use older ROMs because of the speed of it. It wasn't on there. I looked on mine. Mine's like a Raspberry Pi 400.
Yeah.
And I've got Final Burn Neo, and it's not on there. So yeah.
So we at last minute we changed. I had a quick look through Hardcore 101 Gaming book that I have, the guide to shoot 'em ups, and I found a game. Well, I found a few there actually, which I think we need to do. But one I picked out was Dangerous Seed by Namco.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool. Have we got the settings for that, Sean?
Yeah, it's in the service menu, but they're all standard.
Standard.
The ROM is dangseed, DANG seed, DANG seed. The shot is rapid, and difficulty normal, but that is in the service menu, so just leave it as default.
Right.
That is it. Dangerous Seed, Dang Seed is your ROM. Shot rapid, difficulty normal, but they'll be as the default settings anyway.
Yeah.
So
Because it looks a little bit cross between sort of Truxton and sort of Darius kind of vibe. I'm getting. Yeah, cool.
So submit your score. Saturday, the 22nd of August, 5 p.m. UK time. Get your scores in, kids. You can use Twitter, X, #10pscore, Sidekick app in the 10pence Arcade Club section, or the email biscuits@10pencearcade.com. We had a problem getting Joe Mack in. I spoke to Rich, the programmer of Sidekick, and he didn't reply for a long time. But when he did reply, I said, "Can you put Joe Mack in?" He put Joe Mack in, but I think that was.
He got back to you then.
He did in the end, yeah.
He never got back to me. He's still out there then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, get your ROMs from wherever you can find legit arcade ROMs. MAME, Switch, Evercade, Raspberry Pi, Antstream. No continues allowed. And there we go, kids. That was another fun-filled, action-packed, storytelling bonanza. Wasn't it, love?
It was show business, mate.
Show business.
No, great podcast, mate. Thanks for doing that, and thanks for everyone that's listening. Enjoyed that one, as always. Always enjoy doing his podcast. Look out for future videos from Mr. Sean Holly on his YouTube. He is back. He's back making videos, aren't you, Sean?
I am.
Yes.
I think so. I might do one. I'm in 25th of August. That is the
What
week
you should
before.
do? Why don't you do like gameplays of the Game of the Month? That'd be really good on your channel.
You reckon?
You should
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
That'd be great to see you playing them and your opinions on them. They're quick and easy. You don't have to edit them. Just, put the phone in front of the TV and away you go. That'd be great. Yeah, telling you what to do, inspiring you to make videos, mate.
Yeah, I like your laid back ones, which is Saturday night. Your Saturday night,
The live.
the live ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to return to that. It's just busy. This time of year is busy. This summer months are busy, so me and Ed haven't been able to hook up. But saying that, I'll do them on my own as well. I don't need Ed here all the time, but it's nice to have someone else to bounce off now and again. So we'll get Ed back, but yeah, the live videos will come back. I've got my Stargate video coming up this week, so there's plenty to watch. There's plenty to do. But it'd be nice to see some videos from you, mate, as well.
Yeah. Do you know them YouTube shorts I did? I
Yeah.
did a few like of Arcade Club. They got like 1,000 views and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I've never done a short on YouTube. I've never really been into them.
no, they are immediate. You know, you just do them. You can't. You can download them and then mess with them. That's what people do to make professional shorts and then re-upload them.
I'm not really into that. I'm just doing it as a hobby, mate.
Yeah.
Just do my thing. But you got to do whatever you enjoy doing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I do think, because you are good at games and you can go quite deep into them, I think gameplay videos of the game of the month, or even just other games, would be really cool on your channel.
Yeah.
You know? And have a think about it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Sean, cheers for doing it with us, mate. And I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. See you on the next one, lads. Thank you very much. Gang.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, bye.